Today is Tuesday, Parashat Miketz. We're learning the Chok Leisrael. We're learning the Ketubim portion of Chok Leisrael. It's today from the book of Mishlei, the book of Proverbs written by King Solomon. Has in it pearls of wisdom, proverbs that teach a lot of wisdom. So Pasuk says here, Al tochach letz pen nisnaeka. Do not reprove a scorner, lest he hate you. If you give constructive criticism to someone who's a scorner, someone who has no interest in gaining more wisdom, someone who makes fun of others, etc., such a person, he might hate you just for reproving him. But if you reprove a wise person, he will love you for giving him the constructive criticism for him to learn from. He'll gain more knowledge, more understanding. He'll appreciate your advice, your constructive criticism, and that would be a person who's wise. That's a true wise person who will appreciate when people correct him in something that needs to be corrected. Ten lechacham v'hkam od. Give a wise person, and he will get wiser. Hoda letzaddik ve'yosef lekach. Teach a righteous man, and he will increase in learning. There's great value to wanting to learn more, wanting to gain more knowledge. And that's a true wise person who welcomes every opportunity to learn more and to gain more understanding. Tehilat chokhmah irat Adonai v'da'at kedoshim bina. The beginning or the prerequisite for wisdom, and true, genuine wisdom, is really the fear of Hashem. Faith in Hashem, fear of Hashem, is a prerequisite for true wisdom. V'da'at kedoshim bina, and the knowledge of the holy ones is understanding. Unfortunately, sometimes some societies, when there is no fear of Hashem, they come to real warped type of conclusion in terms of quote-unquote certain improper knowledge, really, and understanding of things. I mean, we see during the Holocaust, the Nazis, Yimach Shemam, they really justified logically their actions. There was no fear of Hashem. There was no faith there. And there are other examples of societies that did not value human life, that acted in ways that are totally unacceptable, because there was no fear of Hashem. When there is no fear of Hashem, people can justify murder, improper actions. They can justify things that do not make sense at all. But when there is fear of Hashem, then you gain the true wisdom. Interestingly, in the book Orchot Tzadikim, it begins in the introduction with the idea of fear of Hashem as a very important prerequisite to really gaining wisdom. And King Solomon, in his book Kohelet, or in the scroll of Kohelet, after he was a very wealthy man and he was the king of Israel, and after going through the book of Kohelet, and he said many times, Hevel Havanim, everything is like futility of futilities, vanities. But at the end he says, Et Elokim yerav et mitzvotav shemor ki ze kol ha'adam. Be God-fearing and keep his mitzvot, because that is really the purpose of man, and that is what man is about. So as we speak about wisdom, true wisdom and true understanding can be gained really when we have that prerequisite of fear of Hashem. Kivi yirbu yamecha veyosifu lecha shenot hayim. And the Pasuk says, because with me, meaning with this wisdom, with the proper wisdom that is prerequisited by the At Hashem. So you have God-fearing and then wisdom. That Yirbu Yamecha, that will bring you, that shall bring you the fact that your days will increase. Ve'yosifu lecha shenot chayim, and they will add to you years of life. And Rashi says that it's having to do with sustenance and wealth and only good things. So these were some of the psukim from the book of Mishlei in Chok Leisrael for today, Tuesday, Parashat Miketz. Baruch Adonai le'olam, Amen ve'amen.